Hey, this is usually where I would put in a funny stinger or something of that sort, but not this time. I wanted to extend out a genuine thank you to everybody who's been watching and enjoying this series. This is the season finale with Chelle Belle. If you found this channel from Chelle Belle's channel, then type in the comments Chelle Belle gang. I just wanted to see, how much crossover there was. But other than that, tell me what uniforms you want us to look at next time if we do this again. And once again, just huge thank you. This series has done well. I appreciate everybody who's been a part of it. And we'll see you next time. Let's get to that main content.
Speed run.
Okay, so then, yeah, so there is her first outfit. I mean, it's pretty... Oh, I forgot the green one. But you know what that looks like, right?
Yeah, the green color scheme. Yeah, it's the same thing, just different color scheme.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this was really put together like very well. Like it looks like a space suit, but it still looks like a superhero suit, and like I can get behind this one pretty well.
I really like this one. I'm also super biased towards Captain Marvel, just like Captain America. I like all the captains, apparently. But it's just a good design. It's very tactical. It's very practical. What else can I rhyme with those? I don't know. But it works for her, And like you said, it is kind of like space agey in a way. But in a way, it's not. Do I agree if it's space agey? I think her original colors were more
definitely
spacey. The greens and the silvers. I think this one kind of makes her match in more with the whole cast in Endgame.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I like the texture of it, and just it's a good look for.
I do really like her short hair in the next one, the red one.
Yeah.
I don't like the colors as much. Honestly, it just doesn't look as good to me. I do like that they added the little waist sash as kind of an homage to one of the other designs.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the color scheme as much on this one.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fair, because like for me, it just kind of looks like a character in a fighting game, looks like a palette swap version, where it's just like, oh, we need player 2 colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
like almost if they kept the whole thing red instead of doing this like black area on her shoulders and around her neck, I might almost like it better. But there's just kind of too much going on, and it's almost oversaturated.
Yeah, that's pretty fair, because I mean, like, the sash is cool, like you said. It's just like put on to so much more though, so it just like I didn't even notice she had a sash until I looked at the pictures in the movie. Like, I had no idea she had that. And then like, yeah, she's got a pretty cool haircut. I like that haircut for her.
I love the hair, super cute. I could do without everything else.
Yeah, fair enough. Because like, if you look at her legs, like, man, is that overcomplicated.
Yeah, there's just too much going on for me. Too many colors, too oversaturated, too busy of a pattern. Like, just too much.
You know what? I started this off thinking like, oh yeah, it's nice, and now my opinion's just a little bit lower of it. Okay.
What am I trying to think of that's like black, red, and blue? I'm not sure. Maybe there's some specific color segment that's black, red, and blue, but I feel like those colors just don't blend well.
Yeah, black,
together.
red, and blue. I wouldn't say do that one. Like, you could do like black, red, and white. You can do black, red, and like a few other things though. It's like you can't just, that's not red and blue like work together okay, but you can't like throw just any color in there with that.
Yeah. Her gold works with the red and blue because it kind of channels like the primary yellow without being primary yellow, so it is in the same kind of family, but it's not obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't just look like a ABC like blue, red, yellow baby toy, because they have like the gold and the colors are a little bit more muted, a little bit more mature. But this one is just like it exploded on her.
Yep, just like, how are we gonna do this? Just throw the paint can. All right, cool. We've got lines. We've got lots of tactical lines.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. So then
It almost looks like somewhat like whoever designed it was like playing Sims, and you could pick the colors in like what lines you wanted, and they just picked the worst colors imaginable. Oh, I'm being too mean to this poor costume designer.
Once again, it just started neutral on this. Now it's just airing on the side of, this wasn't that great. But I mean, like, how would you notice anyways? She's in the movie for a total of what, 10 minutes?
Not even, like 1 minute, I think.
Well, I'm not even saying like for the finale, like the first part when like she shows up and they're like, oh, okay, cool, you can help too.
Oh yeah, she just like pops up behind his shoulder. Very casual. Yeah, good old Carol.
All right, cool, we're jumping Thanos at his house. Yeah, you want to come with?
Heck yeah. She's always down for a good beheading.
Now I'm just thinking of like Iron Man and Hulk and Thor just hanging out of a car and they're like, jump in, nerd, we're going to Thanos's.
Yes! Oh my god, someone needs to make that into a meme. I maintain that they couldn't put Carol in Endgame for more than like 5 cumulative minutes because she's so OP that like she's much more competent than everyone else combined. She would have just like murked him then
yeah,
and there.
like she just solves too many problems is the thing. Especially if they like made her as powerful as she is in like the comic books where she can go like supernova and different stuff. Like, yeah, everything would have been solved too quick. All right, Scarlet Witch.
Wanda. This is the very first one we see her in, right? Like her very first introduction.
Yes, where it just, to me, just looks like Hot Topic, which, I mean, that's fine. You can do that.
I was literally going to say, like, the little half kind of glove thing she has, it's just like full emo.
Yeah. And it's such a weird thing that, is it Emily Olsen?
Yeah.
So, like, Emily Olsen is, like, my age, and then everybody's like, the kid, what do you do? Like, the kid, and I was like, they're acting like she's 16, which, I mean, I don't care that she's 20 or whatever. I know you guys are, like, 50 and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, Robert Downey Jr. is, like, 50 at that point. But they treated it, like, when they talk about him in, like, not first, not third, the second part. They talk about them in the second person. They treat them like, oh man, they're so young. Oh, just getting started. I was like, I mean, they have a lot of life ahead of them, sure, but they're not like in high school or something.
Well, yeah, the actress is older, but if you want to kind of maintain that this is a younger person, I do think this is a very good outfit for that. Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, that's fair that you want it to be like a younger person. It just feels like a tad too young for me. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so let's imagine it's Wanda. She's like, you know, kind of like under like this government thumb, kind of like being like held hostage in a way. Kind of trained to do this stuff. So maybe she raided an abandoned Hot Topic. Like, maybe that's the narrative in which this makes sense for her.
like Quicksilver went into like the old
The abandoned Nike store.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say either Nike or the Under Armour.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they found like a strip mall, and they found what spoke to them, and because they're like traumatized, they're a little emotionally stunted, so like they feel or act younger than they actually are. I'm way over justifying this.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Like, that is the only assumption you can come to with like these outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fair.
Yeah. It works for where she is in the narrative.
Yeah, just getting
this.
started.
Now I don't think I could justify fighting in a corset. That one might be significantly harder to justify.
Yeah, it was just like they said, "Oh, let's give her some lingerie," and then just pulled back. Cause like I like the first outfit where it looks like it's the same kind of like Thor material, like almost, where it looks like a superhero outfit, and then they just switched over to like, let's split the difference again.
I actually kind of like her goth coat on the right better.
Which is fair. Yeah, I can definitely get like how you would like that better, because this one's, I like that they tried it. It just comes off a little weird, and I wish they had like skewed a little closer to this than what they had done. But yeah, I can understand why you like that one on the right more.
I may have like a very intense personal bias here, because I'm thinking what would I rather wear, and the one with the coat seems a lot easier to use the bathroom in.
That's totally valid.
Yeah, but also I feel like it just kind of like is, you know, Wanda's kind of like so like just one kind of step or one beat off to like the rest of the team. And even in like later films when she's apart, they still don't really trust her. She really joined pretty late in the series. So the fact that it's like a little bit different, that she's like some sort of like steampunk cosplayer like out there fighting, like I feel like it kind of works for her.
That's fair. You know, I hadn't thought about it in a steampunk like vision, but yeah, no, okay, yeah, that pulls it together.
Yeah. I like it for her. You know, it does it make sense as a superhero outfit? No.
No, but
it does not. But I do like it.
We gave a pass to Steve, we can give a pass to her.
Oh, yeah. Well, are we really going to give a pass to Steve?
Well,
especially in his first one. Oh, my beautiful boy. Oh.
That's right, we did tear him to shreds. So, we'll move on to Winter Soldier.
Yay.
First one, I mean, like,
another good boy.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's cool. There's not a whole lot to say about it, because, you know, it's just kind of like that secret agent outfit, but it works. It works for what it's intended on.
Yeah, it definitely fulfills its intended purpose, where he's like a military weapon. He doesn't need to look flashy. He's not a superhero. He's literally just like a hired gun arm.
Over here, just giving cosplayers headaches 24/7.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, my friends could tell war stories about those arms. I feel like this picture in particular doesn't do him justice, because to me he looks like a raccoon.
The eye makeup, yeah. Maybe that's why Rocket Raccoon and him just like hang out in the next one. Or not the next one.
They're good buddies.
Yeah. He's all hanging off him. He's like, how much for the arm? I'm like, all right, this is a weird combo, but sure, we'll roll with it.
They're both just little raccoons with funky little arms.
He's been pulled apart and put together again and all this other stuff, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There's some shared trauma there.
Man, I wonder if he should have gone up for the Guardians of the Galaxy instead of Thor.
I don't think he'd be very fun.
Okay, I already sent you his next outfit. Been hanging out in...
His fun little blue shirt.
Yep, been hanging out in Wakanda. Got a new black... I didn't even mean to say... I thought that to myself earlier. I was like, don't say he has a black arm because he's been hanging out with black... And then I say it.
Yeah, no, it works out. It's factually correct.
But this is a pretty neat outfit. It's a little bit more form-fitting and stuff. I like it for him.
Yeah, it looks good in it. I feel like it's, especially he like pulls it off really well in the film, Sebastian Stan. And I just like that he spent his time herding goats.
Right, yeah.
Good hobby.
I kind of wish he had taken...
That's my life goal, just herd some goats.
Herding goats. Want a simple life. Oh, man. I kind of wish he had taken that code name of when they were like, it's time for the White Wolf to reawaken. I was like, is he going to take that? I'd be okay with that. Because it's so stupid.
I haven't watched this in so long, but can you please confirm that they call him White Wolf because he's like the one white guy?
That at the end of Black Panther? Yeah, that's the stinger.
Perfect. It's like, oh, wait, there's a white guy out in that field with one arm. Who is he? Oh, don't worry. It's the king like adopted him, I guess. He just herds goats. He's quiet. Don't worry. Like, I feel like he'd become like a legend in the city. Like, who the F is that out in the field
wolf.
with the
he
goats?
herds the goats, and that's it.
That's all he does. Doesn't talk to anyone. Doesn't make trouble. He just has the goats, and he's fine. Yeah, I mean, I do really like the collar on it,
Yeah,
actually.
that is pretty nice. I like it. It kind of comes back to an American look as opposed to, his Wakandan, like, where there's, the diagonal lines and stuff across it. Now he's got, more straight, squared lines.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like, the cut is definitely more Western and European. I definitely like the high collar for him because it's a big contrast to everything we've seen him wear before, really, I feel like, where he has this kind of, like, tailored collar and he has the shorter hair. It's a little more clean cut.
Yeah, it feels like he's having a good time. He misses Steve, but he's going to make the best of it.
Don't even get me started on Steve's Endgame ending. Ugh.
This is his first, like, where they actually introduce some color into it. Because, like, his first outfit just feels very just, like, put together. It's just like a shirt in the pack, so.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, this is.
Very kind of slapdash in the first one.
This one I feel like is decent. I was not surprised that they didn't go with his comic outfit. Because, oh, man, that one is so stupid. That would have been. That would have been the levels of, like, the original Captain America. And they incorporate it later. But for right now, where it was just like, yeah, let's just go with a military look. This is cool. All right.
I like the basics of his look here. I don't like as much the structure, especially in, like, the whole upper chest, shoulders, and the short sleeves. He kind of looks unbalanced almost. Like, it looks like things are, like, one size too big on him. It looks like he's kind of, like, wearing, like, football gear.
Yeah, I can get that.
And on one hand, like, I can kind of understand it because, like, yeah, he has these, like, huge wings coming out of his back. Like, it makes sense he needs a really sturdy thing. But it just looks odd.
I definitely get what you're saying, where just, like, yeah, some things fit, like, the pants and everything fit. But his upper armor, just looks like a football suit. Which, I mean, I guess you could justify that by, like, he's flying through the air, so he needs, like, more protection up there. But that explanation also falls about just a little bit that he doesn't have, like, anything on his head.
Exactly.
And honestly, I think if they put something on his head, that would balance it out, rather than the goggles.
I feel like it would. I feel like there's so many ways you could just, like, really easily improve this. You don't even have to, like, replace the short sleeves with long sleeves. You could just get rid of those shoulder pad things, and then he would just kind of have this, like, straight lined, like, tactical vest, which I feel like would almost look better because you could still make the excuse, like, oh, he needs room to, like, store the wings and all of this, like, mechanical gear. But it wouldn't be as, like, intimidating of a silhouette.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks good in that.
Right?
That is a good look for him. Wow.
I know,
really impressed by that.
Like, the costume department definitely came through on this, on that show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they have the money to throw at it, so get the best people you can.
Right?
I am a sucker for a 3/4 sleeve.
You don't know, like, I love doing that with all of my sleeves. Like, I have a Static Shock shirt that I was just like, yep, you right now.
Literally right here.
I would have worn a long sleeve shirt too, but I was like, no, let me get the Spider-Man stuff in there.
There you go.
Gotta be on brand. But yeah, like.
Yeah, but this is just a really good look
and
for
that
him.
they went with a grayer instead of the white, so it just all like still looks a little bit militaristic and tactical. Really pulls it together.
Yeah. My one gripe is, again, what are in his tiny pockets?
Okay.
Like, why has that become a feature of superhero suits? Like, is it just Batman? But Batman has a use for them. Like, he keeps stuff in there. So did everyone else just be like, oh, Batman has them, so this guy needs them? And they didn't even think about, like, what does he put in there?
So for Falcon, I feel like it's easier to, like, say he has this, that, and the other in there, since he has, like, missiles and stuff in his, like, backpack. Maybe he's got some extra ammo because he does use guns from time to time. Yeah, for him, it's easier just by... It's Captain America that's like, he's just throwing a shield. What do you have in those pockets?
I feel like, okay, if it was like a game, guess what's in Captain America's pockets? This should be like an improv thing at a Comic-Con. It's like, what's in Captain America's pocket?
We go off on way too many tangents with our recording devices.
We're a bad crowd to edit.
Okay. But yeah, I think that's the one we can end it on. We did so much. We covered so much ground.
That's a good finale.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much for showing up.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here in my own house, but talking to you.
Because quarantine times, baby. All right, so we'll end it there. I'll record an outro or something.
I am Chelle Belle Cosplay. Go subscribe, I guess.
Yes. Links to all her stuff. Okay.
Somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna put them, but they're somewhere.